What do you got T.I. ranked all the time?
Sorry, I don't have it ranked. I was never really like a T.I.
I just said that because we were just listening to you.
I know, but just don't have him ranked. Like, he doesn't even come across my mind. No offense to T.I. because I like his stuff.
What about T.I. top ranked as in Atlanta? He might be the best artist ever out of Atlanta.
Don't let the people hear you say Andre 3000 with his flute and all that.
Andre 3000 is Buns. He's not Buns, but he never dropped the album. He never dropped a project. I think that automatically just
disqualifies him.
Yeah, just throw him out the door.
Damn.
Y'all can say all that you want, but he's never dropped a project before. You don't even know if he can drop a project. There's certain levels to like the rankings and stuff like that. It's like, all right, singles, performance, it's impact, it's albums, all that stuff. There's a lot of the stuff that he never even did. I don't know if he wanted to do it. You got T.I., Ludacris, Jeezy.
You know what? The people you are naming, I just was not. That wasn't my type of music when I was growing up. I mean, yes, I listened to Ludacris.
What was your type of music? Hannah Montana?
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. No, not no freaking Hannah Montana. No, I was like Sierra, Missy Elliott.
Okay. Where's Missy from?
That is a great question because she is like my number one female artist, but I don't know where she's from. Dang, hold on now.
Where's Sierra from?
Atlanta, I think. Don't give me the lion. Hold on. Where is Missy Elliott? God damn, my finger's fat as hell.
I think it's just the keyboard. I be thinking that iPhones fuck you up to get you to buy a new one.
They like, look, you could get a bigger one. She's from Portsmouth, Virginia. She's from VA. I never knew that. I never cared. She never gave Virginia.
That's crazy. That's different. The only person I know from Virginia is AI.
And Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's from Virginia? That's probably why people hate him. People hate AI too.
Dang. Let's see where it is. They said she from Texas.
Who?
Sierra.
Sierra's from Texas?
That's what I heard. That's what the Googler is saying.
Ain't no way.
Fort Hood, Texas. She was born in Fort Hood, Texas on October 25th.
Wow.
Then why was she wearing all? She always doing the Atlanta stuff. Hold on. Oh, she was an Army brat. She grew up in Georgia, New York, Utah, and California, Arizona, and Nevada. Y'all on my segment.
That's that. What Kendrick just say about Drake? You need to go to Atlanta when you need a couple dollars.
Don't do that to Sierra. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
When you try to go for culture, you gotta. Atlanta's one of those stops.
Yeah. So 8:00 now.
When you shoot, but gotta get it done. You know. You got it wrong.
Okay, I guess we're gonna start with a little parenting type topics. So, would you do 1 year in jail for your parents so they wouldn't have to do 10 years?
What did they do?
It was nonviolent. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just like, I don't know. I think it was nonviolent, but like they put you in jail.
I don't think I'll do it.
For 1 year, they'll be locked up for 10 years.
I don't think they would do it for me.
Yikes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe in doing time for other people fuck up.
Well, it was just
I might do it for my kids. if I had to do a year instead of them doing 10 years, I would do it for my kids.
So that's the opposite way. Yeah.
So I would do it. Cam or Jordan got into something. Like, listen, you can for a year. They don't have to do 10.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%.
I'll probably do it. My parents.
You're like, go get your life right.
It's different. I think it's different when you talk about your parents, so they're your elders. It's different from when your elders is
doing crazy shit.
No, it's different from when you're like, let's say we're the elders and the young ones made a mistake, so we trying to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you're the elder making a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, young people kind of look at you crazy, so it's like, bro, like you ain't been through this already? You
right.
Ain't this out already?
Right.
We say that a lot of times about our old heads, like, what you got going on? Like, man, you like 30 years older than us and still ain't figured this shit out.
That's crazy because I just seen a clip. I seen this on Love and Hip Hop, but the girl Mariah Lynn, you probably don't know her, but Mariah Lynn, she was talking. It was a clip where she was talking to her mom. I guess her mom used to be on drugs or something, and her mom was talking to her, and she was, it literally was like her talking to her mom, like she was the mom. Like she like, what are you doing? Like, da-da-da. She was like, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? This make me basically want to do drugs again and da-da-da. And she was like, this is not even the worst thing. Stuff. She was like, what could be worse than this or whatever? Da-da-da-da. And then she was like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, pregnant? Like, is you serious? But she's the daughter talking to the mom.
So the mom was
pregnant. The mom was pregnant.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, what? Like, now I'm gonna have to take care of another kid and stuff like that. And she's like, who said you're gonna have to take care of the kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm gonna end up doing that. Like, yo, da-da-da. She going it. Like, it literally is like reverse.
Mm-hmm.
And now, fast forward years later, she is taking care of the daughter or the kid. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but she is taking care of the child. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
But literally, she like, yo, what are you talking about? Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like when you younger, it kind of feel crazy pipping your elder to game. Like, bitch, you was here.
Yeah, like, why would I notice and you don't?
Why would I notice and you don't? Why would I just know things about life? You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like when you see an elder and it's like, back to the question, is like they get booked to do something that's about to give them 10 years. It's like, bro, you ain't know nothing about law or staying out of trouble. I can see if you 20, 18. It's like, no, you my parents. So you probably in your 50s, 60s. And you still doing dumbass shit.
Yikes.
Riding around speeding with a bunch of drugs in your car. Who knows what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Robbing a bank. Who knows what it is? But at the same time, it's like, man, I'm not making these mistakes. Why are you making these mistakes? So why should I have to do time for your ass?
Dang, 10 years is wild, though.
10 years is wild. That's what made the question crazy.
Yeah.
You sit for 12 months or they sit for 10 years. So, yeah.
I don't know. My parents, I'd probably do it. But like you said, now you got me thinking like, what the hell is you doing?
What the hell is you doing? And then it'd be like, is you going to do some dumbass shit after this?
You do something after that, I'm cutting you off.
Now I got a record. Fuck around and be a felon if you was facing 10 years. I fuck around and be a felon. So now certain shit I can't do in the world. And 2 years from now, you'll still probably be on bullshit. You ain't learned in the 50, 60 years you've been on this planet. You probably still do some bullshit and get booked again.
You get booked again. I don't want you to call me. Don't speak to me. Don't do anything. Just handle it.
Now I got a felon.
Now we both fellas.
Let's say it's a DUI. Now I gotta take the DUI for you. Now I got driving restrictions. My insurance high as hell when I get all type of shit that can happen from this. But I'm supposed to ride for you. Next thing you know it, you get out and do some stupid ass shit because you ain't never stopped doing stupid ass shit. I think it depends if it's their first offense too.
Yeah, I think that's it's so many caveats to that question.
There's so many caveats to the question because it's like, if this ain't your first offense, hell no, I'm not doing no time for you.
Yeah, if that's like what you do, like you've been to jail before, you do this, you do that. No. The answer is absolutely not. But if it's like a first offense and it's like, I'm thinking nonviolent first offense might be a a weed charge or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, 10 years, because the judicial system do be out of pocket. So I'm like,
10 years is crazy. You might do 7. Or they gotta do the whole 10.
Like, listen, if you be on good behavior, you might only have to do a little 7-piece, a little 6.5, boy.
Yeah, you might do 6.5.
I don't know. Now you got me on the fence.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you.
If motherfuckers get in trouble, man, you gotta start thinking about shit like, man, why are you getting in trouble?
That's true.
I'm not getting in trouble.
Okay. All right. The second parent question I had is, should you force your kids to do things that they don't want to do?
Absolutely. We doing it now. We force our kids to get in the damn shower. They don't want to shower. Get in the shower. Every time you wake up in the morning, go brush your teeth. Before you go to bed, go brush your teeth. Clean your room. That's just little examples of us forcing them already to do stuff.
With something bigger.
Play a sport. What girl I do.
Oh yeah, you do keep
Play a
saying
sport. Sign up for debate classes. All type of stuff. You know what your kids need in life more than they do. They just want to have fun. They want toys. They want to have good experiences and stuff like that. But as a parent, you know what they need. There's certain stuff that you listen. This is going to be better for you. You may hate me. I was a big fan of He Got Game. With Ray Allen, aka Jesus Shuttlesworth. Now he used to push Ray Allen to extreme measures as far as in playing basketball. To where Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen, used to be mad.
This is his dad?
Denzel Washington was his dad.
Oh, you talking about a movie? Oh, yeah. Don't cancel me, y'all.
Well, he used to you might. He used to push them really hard as far as in basketball to take it to the next level if you wanted to be in the NBA and stuff like that. At the time, Ray Allen didn't like his dad. He was upset at his dad. You know what I'm saying? Because he's pushed him too far. But it come to find out he was the number 1 player in the country. It's like sometimes the movie got kind of twisted because he ended up killing his wife by accident. Like he pushed her off her and she fell, hit her head and died. So that was the whole beef between father and son, why they hit each other. But before that happened, he used to push him real hard. Like far as like, man, if you want to make it to the league, this is what it takes. Now, you may not understand what that means when you're young. Like if Cam started playing basketball, he may not understand what it takes to make it to the collegiate level, to make it to the NBA. So if I'm pushing you and you like,
you doing too much.
Yeah, you doing too much. It's like, you don't know. You don't have a clue what it takes. You don't even know have a clue what it takes to get a job. So yeah, I'm going. This is what it takes. Sometimes we may have to like as far as in like cleaning, hygiene, everything. Kids don't like to do shit. Now that we adults, we look at it like, God damn, our mom was right.
Yeah, so many times. When I be
many times.
I do stuff now and I'll be like, oh, get this up, do that. Why you ain't move this? It's like, I got that from my mom telling me that. Oh my God. Many times I used to come in the kitchen and like sweep. Then she come behind me and be like,
what's this?
Shannon? Hey, what? So this look good to you? I'll be like, and then you look and be like, it don't look good. And then be like, I'm not really thinking that when I do it. If I did enough trash on my pile, I'm good. It's like, no, you just missed all under here. You just missed all of this. It's like, okay, whatever. If she would have just let me go, I could have been a dirt ball right now.
Exactly.
Like just straight up, whatever. I don't care.
You may not know. My thing is like, for example, college. That's the big debate. Should you force your kids to go to college? I feel as though it's but try to get them to college, go to college for free, get a scholarship, get grants, all type of stuff like that. The thing about it is that a lot of times in our community and parenting, once you have your kids leave the nest, kind of like, hey, let them figure it out.
Why?
I don't believe in that.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I believe you gotta stay on top of them. Make sure they're doing the right stuff. Make sure you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I'll be feeling like the people I seen up at school whose parents came up there and was in the financial aid office all the time and doing all this stuff is like, to me, those are the people that are more successful now because their parents was, you know what I'm saying, like on top of everything that was going on. It's like, you know how many times I just, not saying that my parents weren't helping me, but I was just trying to figure out like, okay, what should I do? I didn't know that you could go, what is it called when you go with no major? It's called unsomething. I'm blanking on it. But when you don't have a major, you could just take your minor courses. Like you could take the courses that kind of go with everything. I was just hot right out the gate. Oh, I'm gonna do computers, and then now them classes didn't even matter for what I was taking. It was like undetermined or something like that. It's like you could have just went undetermined, take all the basic classes first, and then figure out what you want to do. I wasted so much money and time in classes that I don't know. I was just trying to do something.
Make no sense.
Yeah, it was like I would like if my kids go. I'm like, listen, just take these classes first, and then you might change. You might see. It was like I took computers, and then all of a sudden I was like, I started wanting to do public relations, and it was like, oh well, them ain't got nothing to do with that. It's like I can't use
feel
them.
like when you talk about kids, once they leave your house, the goal is to keep their ass out.
Not keep them out.
The best way to keep their ass out your house is check on their ass twice a week. Make sure they straight. Make sure you're doing the right shit. A lot of the times what happens though is that kids end up being smarter than the parent. People don't talk about that sometimes.
Okay.
So a lot of the time,
I wasn't one of them.
A lot of the times where you the career that you pursuing, your parents can't really assist you in that career.
Right.
So now you end up being like, you don't listen to your parents like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So your parents gotta be on top of their shit too. Knowing what they talking about. Because once Cam and Jordan leave, I don't want them coming back. I want my peace and serenity in my house. I don't want y'all coming back. How can I assist by that? Making sure y'all making good money. Making sure y'all making the right choices. Making sure you're not falling on hard times. But that's you being a parent. You gotta stay on top of them. Sometimes, but that all starts before the 18 thing where you forcing them to build good habits, forcing them to do the right shit. If not, they're gonna be out this bitch running around this motherfucker going crazy. They don't know.
That's true.
I don't think Cam would because Cam too strict.
Too strict how?
Cam is like, I don't know. He a zero tolerance type of bull.
Already at 4.
Already at 4. He's zero tolerance type bull. Like, so it's like, no, I don't want to do that. This, that, and third. Like, you're not about to steer him wrong. He would have to be heavily influenced by his friends.
I don't even. I mean, we saying that at 4, but I'm like, he really stayed on business.
He staying on fucking business.
Big time. Big time.
So my answer is yes. You force your kids to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not letting for example, I'm not trying to let my kids get fat and obese. Get your ass up and go play a sport.
True.
Go outside, go swimming, sign up for the swim team. I don't give a damn if you play or not. You don't have to make it to the league. I'm on fitness and health.
Yeah, because even when I did like band camp in school, I was in such good shape just because, not that they forced me to do it, but just seeing that was like having to get up, having to like do the exercises and be, routine. Okay, now y'all can go to the calf. Now you can do this. It was like, shit. Like, but I was in hella shape and all that type of stuff. I built a routine and everything. If I didn't do that, I just do whatever I want to do. I just, whatever. Like, you don't even realize that routines are a thing. You don't even get it, really.
As a kid, you don't know.
Yeah, that people are up. Like, even when we take Jordan to school and them kids will be running around, jogging already while we dropping her off. She like, what is they doing? I'm like, yeah, they already been up and they doing a track little run or whatever the case. They might be in track. They might be in football or volleyball, whatever. But they're already working out before school. That's what they have to do. Yeah, you should have already been running. You know what I'm saying? So that is a thing. Exactly. I get that.
Get that.
Okay. So pivoting out of the parenting topics and into things that affect us all.
Mm-hmm.
The president.
Do it affect it?
Yeah.
It affects us. I don't think that they
feel like it's just a
yeah.
I don't know. But the presidential debate happened. Last time we was on here, we was talking about what we think might be going on, what we think is going to happen, and kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump was the thing is he just talks clearly and like with conciseness that it just sounds like he know what he's talking about. And Biden was Sleepy Joe, like he usually is, just confused and don't know what the hell is going on. And you would think like, okay, so of course I'm going in, I didn't watch the debate in full. I'm watching the clips. I'm watching, a couple of long form clips and stuff like that. And afterwards, I forget who was watching, the guy that was interviewing people on the street that was watching it too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be like a consensus of like, okay, never mind. Like we can't have Joe Biden, because he's just extremely like, what is it when you can't remember and stuff as you get older? Dementia. I think he has dementia or some form of Alzheimer's. And the fact that people are still like, I'm a still do it. What do you mean by that? Because, and then after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing. Y'all are betting on Kamala having to take his place. That's what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking we still can get Sleepy Joe in there because a lot of times the whole Democratic and the Republican thing, they're just going to stick to what they know or what they think they know rather than, or not what they know, more so what they agree with. So if they like these policies and stuff like that, they're just going to vote that person. They don't care if that person don't know what they're saying. They don't care if that person's sleepy all the time. They don't care if that person got Alzheimer's. Clearly right in front of us. But they're just still going to vote it anyway. And I think that they're just betting on Kamala to be the backup. Because they like, well, ain't that what the vice president for? And stuff like that?
I don't think it's that. I just think they don't like Trump. I just think that sometimes once you pick a side, you got to stay on that side, doubling down, dying on the horse.
And dying on that hill.
Because that's what you willing to risk. That, we elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is going to take over. That's you willing to risk the country on that? She didn't take over last term.
I know.
And he was still on the same type shit. So that's what you willing to risk? No, it's just that you died on that horse.
I feel like people feel like Donald Trump is for rich people and Biden is for the lower class or whatever the case. Lower class, middle class.
Not though. Biden is not for nobody.
You don't know what he's for.
You don't know what he's for. He could barely enunciate what he's saying. Trump said, I don't know what he said at the end of that. I don't even think he knows what he said. And me cracking out. Because I'm thinking it's like, what did he say? And then Trump say, I don't know what he said. It's like everybody across the nation is thinking the same thing.
That's crazy.
Everybody's thinking the same thing.
I couldn't believe people were doubling down like, yes, I'm still going to vote for him.
I think Trump got an edge because he doesn't have a real candidate he's going against. It's not a real candidate. If he'd have went against Obama, it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah. Do you think, like a lot of people were saying, like, it's a felon. He's a felon with, 30 plus felonies or something? It's like, so we're going to let a felon run the country?
Yeah.
And
because I don't think that felons get a bad rap.
He's a felon, but felons can't vote.
Yeah, but that's wrong. I think felons not being able to vote is wrong. You're coming from somebody that had a criminal background, and I was like, man, I'm not even like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't change my life. This was just a mistake that I made. And y'all gonna make me pay for that for the rest of my life? One mistake? And I can see if you 3, 4, 5, 10 times offender, you in and out of jail.
No, they said he had 30 plus offenders, so.
At one trial.
He's at one time though, so that I count that like one.
At one time. What is the offenses?
That's crazy.
What is the offenses?
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like some money shit and like paying people for presidential with like campaign money, and
they all
do
that. They all do that. They all do that. It's not, you ain't never seen Scandal?
Yikes.
They all do that. They just broke the shit up on Trump because that's what's happening. They all pay for presidential campaigns and support, and you scratch my back and I'm gonna scratch yours. They all do that. That's how they get into office. You think Joe Biden got elected just by people like him? Or did he get people on his side? Yo, listen, you support me during a presidential election, and listen, I can help you over here, here, and there. That's how they negotiate. That's how you get people to support you. That's just what it is. They just say, oh, we're going to dive into Trump shit because we don't want Trump as president. You dive into anybody's stuff, everybody has dirt on. We humans. Nobody's perfect. They just trying to portray that they're perfect.
I just wish that there was a different candidate that could go up against Trump with like, that could even debate with him. It was like, everything I've seen, I was like, okay, I don't know how y'all watch this whole thing, because it was like, all right, this is getting sad. Like, this is getting like.
I don't think the debate is even important. Just because you win a debate don't mean that you the.
But this is supposed to be what people are, like, you're standing on what the things you're going to do.
Convincing people.
Yeah, basically convincing people
to vote. That don't mean you're not a piece of shit on both sides.
That's true.
Both of y'all stand up here and manipulate the country. Who does it better? That's all a debate really is. Get up, start talking, and let's see who's the best salesman. That's why Trump be winning the debates.
Yeah,
the better salesman.
That's what I'll be saying. I'm like, he could
be lying about everything he's saying. They both can, or he could be telling the truth, or it could be half. It don't matter. It's just about who. Or get up there and say something, and see if people like you or not. It's just like comedy. Like, if you get up there in comedy and everybody laugh, then you did a good job. Do that mean that you're not a piece of shit? No, you just made everybody laugh. If you get up there and bomb, do that mean that you're terrible? Oh, you just went up there and bombed. Biden went up there and bombed. Who knows what his plans really are? Nobody really knows that, but the presidential campaign, the people that run that stuff. Nobody really knows. Debate.
The president just a front. Anyway.
It's debate teams in high school. When you get on debate teams and you debate with somebody and you lose a debate, would that make them a better human being to you? No. You just know how to debate better than I do. Not to mention, they both prepared for it. The only thing about Joe Biden, what makes him so bad, is that he can't remember the shit he's supposed to say.
Right. It's like
all it is an interview. This is basically just like you go to a job interview. This is a job interview for the presidency of the United States. You're prepped with what the topics they might address, what they might talk about. The problem with Joe Biden is that he can't remember what they tell him to say. They told him what to say. Listen, if I ask you this, you say this. I watch Scandal. I believe most of the shit in there. Listen, they're going to try to attack you like this. You say this. This is the perfect answer to that. This is preparing you for the interview.
Right. So it's definitely, the presidential shit is like not really like a black job.
Okay, let's talk about the black jobs.
So during the debate, Trump said basically Trump was touching on the border is what I got from it. Like, I watched the, long form clip, and he was talking about like these people are pouring into the country and they're going to take the black jobs and the Hispanic jobs. And everybody was like, what do you mean by black jobs?
About it.
No, so everybody's like really going on live. Of course, there's all these funny ass pieces about what is a black job and stuff like that. But it's just crazy because now it'd be like, damn, people really think of us as like, these are the type of jobs you have. These are the ones that you are qualified for because you're black. And then it was like, oh my gosh, I have to find this. I seen a TikTok where it was this white guy. He turned the comments off, rightfully so, because he basically said like, okay, y'all are saying like what are black jobs and stuff like that. Older white men, they need to die off, because he was like, okay, when I went to the golf course, like, all the black people, he's like, y'all act like y'all don't know what black jobs are, basically. When I was at the golf course, all the black people, they were in the kitchen, they were like servers, like, and stuff like that. Like, they were in the back. He was like, and the Hispanics, they were like out on the field, like they were the ones like cleaning up and like tending to the field and stuff like that. And he's like, and then everybody else that like we having a good time, we white. And I'm like, what the? He was dead serious. Like, he said, like, that's why I say he didn't have the comments on. It wasn't one comment on there. And I was like, dang, like, them type of people, I'll be like, all right. Those are the people I feel like
cannot run the country.
Yeah. But that's basically what Trump was saying. He was like, that's a black job. That's he feel me.
So what do you say about Obama being president?
That was one out of how many? 50,
I mean, yeah, but the thing about it is we've been out of slavery for less time than we've been in.
Wait, pause.
That makes sense? We was in slavery for 400 years.
Okay.
We've only been out of slavery for what? 100 and
something. Okay.
Something. So these policies and people's thought process is not as far removed from slavery as you think.
Oh, yes. That's what I was thinking. I was like, when I seen that guy say that, I'm like, so you're like,
y'all think
you're like
equality.
One descendant under like a slave owner.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. We're not.
You're still alive too,
as you think. This shit was crazy. My pop went through it. He told me about it. He went through it. He's like, no, that was a real thing. Like all the MLK movements and Malcolm X movements and Emmett Till and all that. He was alive for that.
Crazy.
Yeah, and that was serious. That was a real thing. Like, it was like y'all. He basically telling us like, y'all got it easy, but y'all ain't that far off from where I was at. It's a lot of. He was born in 1920. So.
Dang, he know about the Titanic and shit.
Everything. He was alive for that.
My great grandma was alive for that, so that's crazy.
That's what I'll be saying, to where it's like, man, y'all like, we're captives still. Like, we're still basically in modern day slavery. That's why I mean we had to talk about how do white people fumble white privilege. But we talked about that before, like, and you out here working next to me for like, y'all got benefits that y'all may not be aware that y'all have. When it comes down to that type of stuff.
Right.
Is it right? No. But at the same time, it's a reason why there's a wealth gap. The wealth gap isn't
just random.
Because we don't know how to make wealth, or we frivolously spend our money. That's not it. I hate when people say that. Oh, we don't invest our money. We frivolously spend our money. We do this and that third. No, we don't get paid the same amount as other people do. Simple as that. Simple, plain, put as that.
It's both.
We have to work 10 times harder with our money than they do with theirs. Damn. If I started a job, like, just think about it like this. I broke this down to somebody at work. It was an African dude. I was like, do you know that if, let's say, I get hired at a job, right? And another, let's say a white person gets hired at a job, but they make $15,000 more per year than I do, right? That don't seem like too much, right? That's what? Extra $200 a week. Okay. $200 to $300 a week. That's not that much, right? That's not a big of a gap, right? But when you think about it like this, let's say 5 people live in that household. And that all happens to all 5 of them people. Now you got 15,000 times 5 per household. People don't account for people's household income.
Mm-hmm.
They account for individual income. That's why the wealth gap is so big. Let's say if me, you, Jordan, and Cam made $40,000 a year, right? That's $160 per household. If that's a different type of family, let's say they make $10,000 per person extra per household.
Per person.
Yeah, next you know it, that's $200. That's a big difference. Now, let's just say this. We got $40,000 extra per year to invest in whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference. There's always going to be a difference. It's never going to be equal when you just think about it per person. When you think of it per household, it's a lot different. It's totally different. It's not just individual income. That's why the wealth gap is so big. We're talking about families, multi-families. Each family is bringing in $50,000 to $100,000 extra. Bare minimum, just off of that. This household is bringing in way more money. So now, when we penny pinching trying to figure out what we're going to invest into, because we got to make it count, they may not have to make it count as much. Because if it don't work out, okay, we're going to try something different. Because we got the money to do it. We got the extra income to do it. When we don't have the extra income and we try to do something and make it count, next thing you know, it set us back 3 to 5 years. It's just, the whole fucking system is fucked. So that's why, like, back to like the topic on black jobs, that's the reason why we get fucked over. It's not even just black jobs. It's like, even with the black jobs, we may get paid less than other people. You can have a black job that'll start you off at $15 an hour, but somebody else come and do that exact same job, they start you off at $18. The whole American system, fuck.
A lot of people was pushing back because they like, nigga, I'm black and I'm a scientist. Nigga, I'm black, I'm a doctor. And I just think that not a lot of us.
It's not at all.
Well, like, even with, I forget what the stat I seen with, like, how many black women have a master's.
I showed you the shit at Amazon. They got the shit posted, all the white people.
Oh, all the top leaders and shit. It was only like one black woman.
There's one black person and 8 or 9 white people.
Yeah, I was like, why y'all pull these white people in front of me like this? Y'all pissing me off. I really did.
Thinking they doing something.
Like, oh, look at these. Don't you like these cutouts? Like,
I be saying that we still in captivity because even when you think about black people being scientists, it's like, what is your pay grade? You may be next to the same exact scientist that's white or Caucasian. They may get paid more than you in the same field. That's why they try to tell you, oh, don't discuss your pay grade. Don't discuss your wages because, you know.
I always thought that. I'm like,
you're going to be a little pissed.
Why would we not discuss that? Shouldn't we all be similar?
Because we don't get paid the same, even though we do the exact same job.
I will always think that it's just like, at first, like, not really thinking about it, I'm just thinking, oh, like, the only way somebody would be making more than me is if they was here longer. Like, that was my only thing. And then when it's like, just some people come in and they just make more, it's like, wait a minute. Wait, I've been working here 6 months. They've been working here, you know what I'm saying, 3 months. It's like, why do you make more than me? It's just like, oh, because it's like, no, I have my degree. I got this. I got that. I got certifications. I got blah, blah, blah. I don't get it. And it's like, damn.
That's the way it is. I think entrepreneurship is the way for black people. I think when you work up under the man, it's always going to be
always going to be an issue.
It's always going to be an issue. It's always going to be fights. It's always going to be a struggle. Entrepreneurship. Make your money.
That's a whole nother topic because I'm about to be like, listen, black people trying to work with black people just be like, y'all giving me a headache a little bit. I ain't going to lie. It just be fun. Like, the way that, okay, and this is not all black people, but I be feeling like sometimes the way black people treat each other be like, y'all not treating me like how y'all would have treated that white person. If I was white, let's say, I don't know, I'm just making an example. Let's say we running this podcast and I'm white and I say, yo, we got to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. It's like something in your mind makes you listen. or make you think that I know what I'm talking about. Where if I just said, yo, we're going to write this down. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. Like, okay, like, all right, well, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? We kind of like, what they talking about? Even though it is some people that, I be doing that sometimes when I'm at work. Like, shut the hell up. Like, the white people.
I do it to everybody.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I do it to everybody. Like, shut the hell up. I don't care. I do it
because I got an open mind of what makes sense.
Yeah. So.
I don't really, sometimes I don't see faces.
I just hear the thought.
When you hear.
What you telling me to do?
What you talking about?
Right. But that's why I'm like, but just some people I be feeling, I'm like, now, if you was over here and they told you to do it, you would have did it. Mm. But now that I'm telling you to do it, you giving me all this pushback and stuff. Like that.
One of those crazy, when I was supervisor, they used to do that to me.
Prime example. Prime example.
That's why I fired a bunch of things.
Exactly.
That shit crazy.
It's like.
I used to write, when I first became supervisor, it became to a point where it's like, damn, man, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, man, I gotta be stricter than usual because
exactly.
If not, y'all gonna try to run over me. So now, boom, I gotta write you up in an instant.
Yeah, I gotta.
Y'all looking at me like, damn, I'm supposed to be cool, but I'm like,
why do I gotta be cool,
bro? Why are you shooting dice in the goddamn break room, bro?
Don't do that.
Said, when old buddy was supervisor, you would never try nothing like that. So I gotta write you up. You do it again, I'm gonna fire you.
That's exactly what I mean.
I hated doing that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Why y'all put me in that? Why y'all do me like that? Where it's like, okay, man, I'm gonna just have to let you go. Mm-hmm. Niggas like, wait, whoa. You supposed to be cool, yeah, bro. Like, why?
Yeah, but if they look at me and see that I let you in here shooting dice and shit like that, we both going. It's like, but why are you doing that to me? You're doing it to me because I'm black and I should be cool with it and stuff like that. But if you had white boy that was in here at first telling you, you wouldn't even brought no dice to work. It wouldn't even been a thing. You would have been like, yeah, he definitely ain't going for that. Whoever. No. So that's why it's like, that's.
Even though he would have. Because most of the time, white people, they be scary.
That's true too. But that's why I said something in your mind, you just think, let me listen to what they said. Mm-hmm. They know what they talking about or whatever. It's like, not really, but you know what I'm saying? You so damn scary that you just like, it may be conditioning from, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody say like traumas are passed down and stuff like that. We, like you said, we're not that far removed from slavery. So maybe that's a thing. You just see the white person like, oh shit. Like, what do you mean, oh shit? I didn't lock that out a long time ago. We getting further and further away from it. But
we is, man. Let's move on to let's get on more lighthearted subject, man. We just seriously going out.
I'm just
frustrated.
I'm just saying.
I get it. It's a conversation. It's a conversation that need to be had. God damn, man. This shit bring you to a dark place when you really start thinking about it. That's why I say I don't smoke weed, man. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, that had you in your thoughts and shit like that. You realize how fucked up the world is.
Yeah.
Man, what else we got?
Ended off with some entertainment. You restarted it? And what about that? You did that too? Y'all, I'm long as shit.
Oh, that's long too.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go into something a little more lighthearted.
Come on. Down the board.
Okay.
You wrote notes.
The BT Awards. Yeah, because hold on, I had to get some cards for you niggas because what the fuck was y'all in there doing? Okay. Okay, of course, the first thing you see, I'm gonna let me see that because y'all had me tight a little bit. Now, not everybody was looking crazy. BT Awards was yesterday. And let's just talk about who was there. Okay, first we had Carisha, I'm right here. What's up, City Girl? Made an appearance. She just act like wasn't nothing going on. Right. I'm like, now she was looking good. Yeah, what's up with your boy?
What's up with your boy?
I know you got booked on sex assault charges.
No, you got your boy on sex assault charges. The nigga you be hanging with.
She just in there like, I'm like, girl, good night. Like, good night. I just feel so crazy that she like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it because, you know, like the comments that she was saying, like, if Diddy was here, I'll make Diddy do X, Y, Z. It's like, what you know about, What you know about him?
They can't invite nobody me to that shit because I would have said that.
Exactly.
What's up with your boy, man?
What's up with your boy?
I do that to my homies and shit now.
I would have no filter.
I do that shit to my homies. Listen, somebody that we got mutual friends that you introduced. What's up with your man, bro? Nigga running around this bitch robbing people. You good?
You good? What's up? That's just my, you know what I'm saying? He be bugging.
Yeah.
You're bugging. There's some people I just be like, no. But she was looking cool. She was looking good. I can't lie. Get the vibe going on. The black dress. She was looking cool. I just couldn't see past the Diddy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't. Like, I'm just looking like, you still didn't say nothing, but okay. And then following up with that, Saucy Santana was there, and these are not my words. These is what the people saying. He was there looking like a deep breath, like, you know what I'm saying? He built like a deep breath. That's something.
Deep breath.
And
what could that mean, yo?
Just take a deep breath. Right there. But I like Saucy. But his outfit wasn't given. Tank was there in a tank top. The fuck, bro? Like, why are you here in a tank top? I just, like, it's not funny. It's not a play on words to me. Maya the Don Stylist hates her. For sure. Definitely hates her. Ice Spice was looking like, now I'm just giving you the words of the people. They were saying she was there like it was elimination night at Flavor of Love. That's all I'm saying.
What does that mean?
Elimination night at Flavor of Love. Y'all know what it means. That, you know how the girls used to dress when it was elimination night? It was like they think they look good, but they don't.
Okay.
So it was like, you might not get it. For the girls who get it, they get it. But it was just like, I didn't like her dress because it was like not tailored enough. I didn't think Flavor of Love at first until I seen it. Do you think
that when people like us go to these type of awards that we're trying to make headlines rather than just try to be on some fly shit?
Now here it is, right? Because also Johnny Blade was there looking like a ghetto mermaid. What I don't like about that is like you say, oh, maybe they was just trying to do this purposely. Why y'all don't do that shit at the Oscars? Y'all don't go to the Oscars or the Met Gala trying to just make headlines and look a fucking mess. That's what it was giving. It's like, okay, I can't say Ice Spice was looking at a mess just like they didn't tailor her dress properly and they did lift up the bottoms a little bit, whatever. But for the most part, I feel like when people come to the BET Awards, they just like don't give a fuck. They just like, oh, back to it. It's like black people.
It'd be like they trying to go viral.
No, I
the
feel
Oscars,
like
they don't try to go viral. They just there, but nobody hears about it neither.
No,
it is what it is.
I feel like
but when you talk about the BET Awards, it's like I have to stand out. Now, at this point, what are you going to do to stand out? You can't just look, oh my God, you're looking amazing. No, let me put some.
Yes, you can just look amazing at the BET Awards. Yes, you can just look nice. I think I seen Victoria Monet. She wasn't looking too crazy. Like, she was looking cute. I seen a couple of people.
Just check your tone. How you talking about Victoria Monet and how you talking about everybody else. When you talking about everybody else, as far as them looking crazy, it's a lot more.
You're
energy.
saying like
it's a lot more enthusiastic about what you're saying.
I'm not enthusiastic. I'm disappointed.
Well, listen, that all publicity is good publicity. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they say. When you talk about them, it's a lot more energy. It's a lot more enthusiasm. It's a lot more everything. When you say, oh, very nice, she was looking good. It's a lot more quiet and docile when you talk about somebody else looking good. That's their point. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Okay.
But I'm saying you're going to have tabloids writing blogs with exclamation points and all type of stuff when they talk about I was looking crazy. That's the attention. All attention is good attention. That's the attention that I want, whether it's good or bad. You talk about somebody that was just looking good, just looking
put together and well, like
it's a lot lower. Oh, you looking good? Next. Oh my God, she was looking crazy. We got to talk about this. What's going on with such this, that? Why was she doing this? Why was she doing that? Why did she have this on? Why did she have that on? But with somebody that look regular and look good and just regular, oh, good, next. Don't even write a comment on the shit. Oh my God, yes. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of the shit.
So they got me?
They got you.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you gotta kind of reverse engineer on the shit because a lot of these people don't be dumb. So I'll be like, what is the purpose of this? Like, why are you carrying it? No, I'll be like, you carrying it because this is what get people a response. Why do you think Taraji P did the whole not like us thing?
Oh my God, and made my stomach hurt?
She didn't do that because she didn't want nobody to talk about it. They do it because they want everybody to talk about it. It
was so cringe.
And most of the time, in our culture, we talk about the bad stuff more than the good. If she came out here and did a great job, smoked it, was articulate, nobody would have talked about it. When you come out and you do a horrible job, now it's going viral. Everybody got a think piece on it. Everybody talked about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. But if Will Smith ain't do none of that, and he just went up there and accepted his award, nobody would have talked about him winning that award. Not saying that's the reason he did it, but that's just our culture. We talk about the bad more than the good. Look, you had notes written down and everything.
Yeah, because I was disgusted. No, I was more so thinking like, I don't like how when we go to, again, quote unquote white events and everybody's trying to dress their best. You know what I'm saying? These same people would not put these things on at the Oscars or at the Emmys, at certain, like those type of events. They wouldn't dress like that. So why did y'all think it was cool to come in here with the pasties and your ass crack out and, you know what I'm saying, like certain shit is like I said, when I said Ice Spice, I'm like, her dress wasn't terrible. It just wasn't tailored properly. You know what I'm saying? Who else I was talking about? Oh, Saucy, boy. And Maya. What was the headband about? Like, I just don't feel like they would have done that at the other awards. But every time, and it's every year, when they come to the BET Awards, they do that. It's like, do they not have a dress code? Like, do they not, like, I feel like if they would have pulled up, like, what Johnny Blaze had on, should have pulled up to the Oscars, like, oh, I look good. I don't know what y'all talking about. And I'm like, yeah, you can look good, like, out there.
So you think you should implement a dress code?
Yes.
I think everywhere should have a dress code. I was a big fan of when the NBA did that shit. Like, niggas was looking crazy.
Looking wild.
Do-rags, all type of shit before they came to the NBA game. Now y'all motherfuckers look like professionals. Look clean. Why you think everybody dressed the way that they do now?
What you mean?
As far as in men, before we was wearing real baggy tees, real baggy pants, sagging our pants all crazy. Now it's like people want to wear suits, ties, put together, look clean, make sure your beard is shaped up, all type of men's grooming and stuff like that. That shit started with the NBA.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it should be a dress code for the BET Awards.
Yeah, I was just.
I want to see what Johnny Blaze was wearing since you said it. I like Johnny.
I know, but it was like, Miss Ma'am, I screenshot it. Yellow Mermaid. And I don't like the etched abs look. It's like nothing she could do about it now, but like, god damn, that's what they look like when they settle. You a nigga. Give me. You're not my target audience.
I'm not your target audience.
No.
It ain't that bad.
That is bad. That is bad. I bet. Stop it. Anyway, also, okay, so Angela Simmons was criticized for her BET red carpet accessory, which was a blicky. She had this green bedazzled gun. I'm assuming, of course, it may not have been real. I didn't screenshot that. You can pull that up right probably on the Shade Room or something.
I don't follow Shade Room.
Me neither.
I don't even want them in my algorithm. So
I don't want y'all to think that I
would not be pulling them up.
Okay.
That's going.
Yeah, it's going to give them the wrong idea.
It's going to give them the wrong idea.
Okay, I'll do it.
Like I'm trying to look at something. Don't.
Angela Simmons has always been corny to me. That's corny. That's corny. But she's being criticized really because, her ex-fiance was killed by gun violence. So what you up here smiling for? What's funny right now? And it's corny. It's not even like, I could understand. What if it was like I could understand themed events. Like, let's say it was a Kill Bill themed event. Army themed, military themed or something. Like, okay, I can understand it. Why do you have that? Where's your purse at?
I told you, to stand out. That's all this shit be about, is standing out. When you talk about the Met Gala and Oscars and stuff like that, you're not really trying to stand out. You're trying to be...
Yes, you are.
Not really. They all wear the same stuff. They all wear black and white. Not really stand up. You're just taking pictures and seeing who won their Grammys and stuff like that. Met Gala, yeah. But you're just trying to... I be feeling like with the BET Awards, you're not really there trying to network, so you would do some wild shit to get shit going crazy. Whereas though when you go to the Grammys and stuff like that, it's like you're trying to network with people. That may be a stigma, but that's just the vibe that I get. Whereas like when if I were to go to these other events, I'm trying to be in the room with some of the greatest all time. When you talk about the BET Awards, you're really in the room with niggas. Basically your peers and stuff like that. Who you really going to network that's not really networking up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that, but that's just how I feel. That's why I feel as though like Jay-Z and Beyonce don't go. They're not networking with anybody up. You're not networking up, networking down. Or the same level. You go to the Grammys and stuff like that, it's like you're networking up. You're networking with Grammy Award-winning actors. Musicians and stuff like that. The top of the top. That's why we go to the Grammys. It's not to go to the Grammys to make a scene or be seen or we're here. No, I'm going here because I'm networking with Tom Cruise, Forrest Whitaker, all type of stuff like that. Like the top of the top, everybody. When you go to the BET Awards, you're networking with Boosie. Sexy Red, Angela Simmons. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is it? C-list celebrities? B-list celebrities? Whereas though when you go to these other events, they get those names there, you networking with A-list celebrities, top of the line. That's what I be thinking. So if you're going to go network with people that's C-list celebrities, how are we going to make this worth a while? Fuck it, I'm going to bring a fake ass gun to the shit and point it at everybody.
Yo, she even looked corny doing it. Like, and it's like, of course I don't have no problem with Angela, like, if you don't know me. But I'm just like, why? What possessed you? What possessed you? Everybody like, she just want to be gangster so bad. Because she with Gotti. And she just trying to have a certain persona. And it's like, just be regular.
A fake persona.
Yeah, it's like, just be you. Just be fucking run daughter and just chill. Like, you ain't got to do nothing else. Her sister, I think her sister name is Vanessa. I'll never see her doing nothing.
But this is what I be saying about the psychology. The fact that you say, I think her sister name is this, is the reason why.
But I used to watch that show a lot. I just didn't see it a lot.
You still don't remember her name because she's chilling.
She's like, I'd rather that than her pull up and be like,
to be known for that.
Yeah, it's like, why would you want to? I feel like if Vanessa wanted to pop out and do that, she could.
But I be thinking with that celebrity shit, I don't know how much money they be making, but I be thinking with that celebrity stuff, your goal is to be a household name. We know who Angela Simmons is because she doing stuff like that. Who she dating. Her sister, you don't even know her name. You say, I think that's her name.
That's her name. Standing on it.
So that's how you know she's not a household name. Because you like, I watched the show, but I don't know her name. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking that the goal is to like, trying to be a household name. How can we do that? Some people may be suggesting them to do this stuff. We got to make a splash. We got UNPR. We got to make a splash. We got to do this. We got to get on this platform. We got to date this person. All that shit be fake. Most of the shit be fake. But it'd be like, how am I about to get my name out there? Right. How am I about to stand out in the BET Awards when I know it's a bunch of other people there that's going to be wearing fake abs, mermaid dresses, like you said? How am I about to stand out to this? I ain't about to network with nobody. I'm just trying to give you a different perspective. Play devil's advocate. But who was Angela Simmons really networking there with that's going to help her advance in her career, which I don't even know what her career is. But who's she about to network with there? No goddamn executive producers or people that's about to get her in a movie and nothing like that. You networking with same people that you could benefit from them. You could probably benefit them more than they could benefit you. So I'm about to say no. What we gonna do this year, y'all? That's how shit like Halloween. What we about to do this year, y'all? Fuck it, bring a gun, point it at everybody.
Fuck it, bring a gun, point it at everybody. Yo, you're crazy.
That's how it be. They be sitting down trying to come up with creative ways to do this shit. Because we ain't getting no other benefit out of that shit. You ain't never heard somebody say that we linked up at the BET Awards and it's been up ever since. No, you linking with motherfucking Boosie. Charleston White probably was there.
Yeah. And I liked her dress too. And I was like, what is this next to her?
If you was a C-list celebrity, would you want to network with Johnny Blaze? My point exactly. Okay. Now, if you was at the Grammys, you see Tom Cruise, see Will Smith, Chris Rock, Tom Hanks, Forrest Whitaker, Denzel Washington. I don't gotta stand out. I'm in the room. I don't gotta stand out and have the tabloids going crazy. I'm in the room talking to people, networking with people, exchanging phone numbers. Who you about to network with Sexy Red?
Yeah, she hot right now. Sexy president.
About to network with Taraji.
Yes, Taraji A-list.
Taraji a good network. She a good network.
Taraji A-list.
Taraji said she don't get paid, but you want to get paid.
I know.
She gonna get you paid, but you want to get paid. You ain't even getting it. You networking with all people that complain about what they pay. That's what I be thinking about the BET Awards. The whole shit gotta be broken down and restructured. So where it's like we not accepting this. We don't want love and hip hop stars that got paid $500 an episode. That's how they blew up. We don't want those type of stars. We want stars that's actually billionaires and shit like that.
I guess. And just to keep it on the BET Awards, Megan is being criticized for her weight loss, which I'm like, you niggas ain't never happy. You niggas ain't never happy. She lost too much weight. I'm like, she doesn't look malnourished.
Ozempic?
I don't think, it's not giving Ozempic.
Don't.
Yeah, that's this. What are you talking about?
Just threw it out. I didn't see this.
Yeah, but they just saying that she lost a lot of weight and she looks so small and stuff. And I'm like, okay, maybe she was bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think that we look at people and be like, dang, I wish I had that body and stuff like that, But that person is not credible. Like, that might not have been her desirable size. Like, but she was just working with it. And now that she is like doing a whole lot of stuff or traveling stuff, she's like, man, I'm gonna get right. Like, I'm trying to look like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be all crazy looking, like not crazy looking, but I don't want to be more wide right here. I want to tone this up. I want to do that. That's all it looks like to me. It doesn't look like, damn, girl, is you okay? Like, you look sick. It's like, no,
I didn't see it, so
it's just giving tones. It's just giving like normal to me. I'm like, it's just giving normal toned. Like, I'm like, y'all just want to complain about stuff because.
Let's talk about sometimes the internet be right.
They wrong right now.
When Megan pop out and say, I'm in the bodybuilding contest, you can be like, damn, they was on to something.
No, she's not. Yo, stop playing. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
I mean, I watched it this morning, but.
Our females be on that weight loss journey shit. Next thing you know it, they become so obsessed with it. I'm about to do bodybuilding. They start doing that pose and the pose in the back. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, yo, you gotta chill.
Start doing that pose.
You have to chill.
That pose where you can see all they
Look, this is not the BT words, but this is just a video she posted. Does she look small to you? Does she look smaller than normal?
No.
She looks regular to you.
Yeah.
She used to be more wide than that. If I put it side by side with like how she looked before, and now you will be like, oh, okay. Yeah, she does look like she lost a little bit of weight and got toned up. Or I'm like, oh, she's chilling. Y'all just haters. Y'all just really want to say anything when somebody does something. It was even criticizing her performance, like, oh, her songs don't hit. Maybe these songs ain't for you. Like this.
Do you think that I be thinking like sometimes you can't stay in music too long because the Joker said something where he was like, you become the hero for long enough that you end up turning into the villain. Like people just find a reason to not like you.
Yeah.
The same thing going on with Drake right now. Same thing she probably going through. Everybody went through it. That's why a lot of people pivot. Like you see Jay-Z and all type of people, they pivot out of the industry that they're in. I don't know if it's a black thing. I don't want to really put that on black people, but most of the time, like when you be the hero for so long, people are like, you still on top? What reason can I have to hate you?
Yeah, just think like I'll take it way back, but let's say like NWA, like Ice Cube and shit like that. You would have kept rapping. Will we let him evolve to rapping about, new shit? Or will we always want him to say, fuck the police? And, you know what I'm saying, talking about hood shit and stuff like that, even if he's removed from that.
Regardless, because Meek Mill do the same thing. He talk about the same shit. And people hate him for that. Because you've been the hero for so long. I'll be saying, like, you just need to, when it comes to music, just pivot. I can't speak on rock and roll and all that stuff. I don't listen to that.
They can still. That's a big thing where they can still do whatever the fuck they want to do.
I don't know nothing about that because I'm not.
That's not your genre. But
because you can say that, but I went to 50 Cent concert and it was packed out. So there is a way in hip hop and the black community to do it a way to where it's like people always going to love you. So I can't say that. That rock and roll they can live for ages. 50 Cent's gonna live for ages. Think Jay-Z will live for ages. Beyonce will live for ages. So I can't really say that. If you got the timeless hits, you're going to live for ages. But I do think that if you become the villain, if you become the hero, you play that hero character for so long, people are going to look at you like, man, they do it to Will Smith. Will Smith ain't do. Will Smith was a top actor and a victim in his relationship. And people still find a reason to hate him.
I'm about to say a victim when? In his relationship.
He was the victim.
Hey, yo.
Even him slapping Chris Rock, he was doing it in defense of his wife. Dude was joking on his wife. You know what I'm saying? Me being in a relationship, I could understand why that would make you mad. Nigga, stop playing. But you can't, what else you gonna do? What you gonna say? What else stop playing. Talking about her bald head and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And she got alopecia.
Exactly. And she got alopecia. Calling her G.I. Jane. Don't bid on my wife. Simple as that. But people find a reason to hate Will Smith because he's been a hero for so long. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion going through. She's been a hero for a long, long time. She ended up being a victim, getting shot in her foot, and now people are just any little reason. She need to pivot, jump in a movie or something. Kill it.
She was in a movie, but it was like a cameo type role.
Yeah, jump in a movie, drop some clothesline, drop some lip gloss, something like that. You know what I mean?
I would take that. I don't know if all right, I'm gonna speak real quick on the Erica Banks speaks on body positivity. First of all, the shade room was very messy for asking her this question.
The shade room is messy, period.
Okay, they are. They're gonna ask her what her thoughts on like body positivity.
What
the fuck do she know about body positivity? You done had 2 BBLs and you said you thought about third one. So I just felt like they was being messy asking her that because then in the same interview they asked her, oh yeah, turn around, spin around. Why you ask her to spin around? To see her fake ass? Like it's like, and then her ass, like she had these short shirts on that was riding up her ass. So then it was like,
okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. That the shade room fault or is that her fault?
That's the shade room's fault because she didn't ask herself the question.
But I always tell you when I be showing you her Instagram, I'm like, is this music or this like? It's like she tried to trick you into listening to her music by showing her ass showing her BBL, showing everything. I go to her page right now and just screenshot. Not even look at a screenshot I show you. I bet you it's all ass on that joint.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like people are going to ask you questions about what you got going on. I do this shit all the time when I do interviews. I like, when Party hit me, like, yo, we got this, that, and the third about the interview. I can only go off of what you showing me. I can only go off of what you putting out. If you putting out all BBLs, all ass, all shaking ass, and nobody really know your music, it's like you trying to really hide your music behind your ass, then can you really be mad at the Shade Room? Even though we know they messy. Y'all could have did something.
It was messy asking her body positivity, because that is rooted in being comfortable in your own skin and not letting people do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock you off your square and make you feel like you need to change things about yourself. When you went and did that, so that's what's messy about it. She can go and do that. That's her business. But for them to ask that was messy as fuck. Like, why would you ask her that? That's not a question that's for Erica Banks. That's more so a question for Coyle Ray, for Megan Thee Stallion, for people that work on their own body, even though she was alleged to. I don't believe that. But people that work on their own body is and rock with their own body. That's who you ask about body positivity, not somebody who is known to have BBLs. That's fucking crazy. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I
We're about
get
to
what
wrap
you're
this
saying,
shit up.
but when you look at her pictures, you scroll up and all her pictures like that, it's kind of like you give them the out of asking you about body positivity because she promote her body like Cole LeRae do, even though it's fake. Even though us as a consumer, we look at it like, man, you keep getting surgery and stuff like that. Like, you don't have body positivity. You actually hate your body and stuff like that. But you promote it like Coyle Ray. If she would have been promoting it this same exact way without the surgery, it would have been the same question. What do you feel about body positivity? Because you always online promoting your body. Mm-hmm. Regardless of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a little different perspective of, that's all she promote. That's all she promote. It's my body.
That's true.
Look, I ain't even turn the sound on. I ain't even think it was a reason to turn the sound on. You promoting her music though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is this body positivity, are you on body positivity because you got your body done? Now you promoting it and stuff like that.
No, having thoughts about a third BBL when that looks you're fine just like that. You don't need to touch nothing else. Is crazy.
It's like a double-edged sword, because it's like all you do is promote your body. We ain't pressed play on her music not once. I can't even tell you one of her songs right now outside of Bust It. But at the same time, you promote your body like Coyle Ray. Yeah. The thing about Coyle Ray is that Coyle Ray is no surgeries, we look at that as body positivity, but who knows?
And another thing.
Okay.
Okay, the last topic I want to just touch on, just a little tad bit, is Cardi B being, I wish I had an allegedly button, allegedly pregnant again with her third child. Mm-hmm. Now, we saying this because, I don't know if you've seen it, but she was performing at a BT shit, and she was holding her, she was dancing, and then she kind of held her stomach under. I'm like, nobody does that. Not under, like you have a stomach. Mm. And she had the Ashanti jersey dress on. That's the dead giveaway. And I'm like, what I really hate for my sis is being pregnant again right now with I'm saying turmoil. Okay, we be knowing Offset be cheating on her. So I just don't be understanding why do...
Allegedly.
I'm not hitting no allegedly for that. I don't know why I be feeling like people who are married, and it seems like, okay, I'm gonna put both. People who are married and they're celebrities, they have this obsession with having kids by the same person when they've already started. So they just keep going, even if it's not a healthy thing. I say that as I feel like Khloe Kardashian did that. It's Tristan wasn't shit, and then you went and had another baby with him. Mm. I feel like it's just to have kids have the same dad. Mm. And it's I get it. Of course you want your kids to have the same parents and stuff like that. But when they acting up, it's what? Offset would have had to do a whole lot to make me have another kid and you be acting up. Like, I just don't get that.
Do you think you'd have to do a whole lot, though? Once you give up the cheeks, it's out your hands.
Yeah, because it probably wouldn't be doing that either. You're cheating on me. So I just never really understood that dynamic and shit like that. It just really bothers me. For my good sis. Just had to say that. It really bothers me. So I'm just like, bro, you can go out and get somebody else.
Who you cheat on her with?
I don't fucking know.
How you know?
Because I keep my ears to the streets. Okay? Everybody knows this. It's like,
I don't know this.
Because you don't have your ears to these streets. Even like when she was addressing Bia and she was talking about like, oh, like, yeah, I'm married. Everybody know our marriage is not perfect. That's code for we be cheating. He be cheating. I be cheating. It's like, that's what the fuck? It's like, so why are y'all still having more kids? If I be feeling like at the end of the day, they're not gonna stay together. Y'all didn't hear that from me. I would wish the best for them, but I just feel like people they get in deeper and deeper and deeper. And then it's like, you all come out, not saying this is what you do, but in general, I be noticing people will have a bunch of kids with the same person and then come out and say, oh, I was being emotionally abused and they was doing this and doing that, whole time he was having kid after kid after kid. And it's like, well, if all that was happening, like, why you just kept having kids? Why you didn't leave? Like, why you just kept on doing that? I just never understood that. You don't
Maybe she love him. Okay. I was about to say something, but it's not appropriate to say. So I'll tell you off cam.
Okay.
Like after and shit like that. But I think sometimes
he's like, she just love him?
Yeah, she just love him. And not all women put cheating on such a high pedestal. Not when you paying on the bills, you making sure I'm fed, you making sure I'm happy. And let's say hypothetically he was cheating with the chick Bia.
Not with Bia.
I don't know what's really going on, but let's just say, like hypothetically or whatever, she's cheating, whatever. But I don't really know that chick like that. I just got my rocks off and shit like that. She's a nut type shit. But everything else is yours. Some women is okay with that. Some women be okay with they man like, man, men gonna be attracted to other women. It's like, I be hearing it online all the time. Not that you could just go out and constantly cheat on me and shit like that, but if a man makes a mistake and he ends up sleeping with a woman or one night stand and stuff like that, it's a lot of women that don't really put that on such a high pedestal when you checking all the other boxes. When you got a boxes of 10 things to be checked as far as in your list, and this is the one box he don't check, but he checks all the other 9 boxes. She may be willing to deal with that. She may be in an industry or in a social circle to where it's like, that's probably inevitable. Dealing with rich niggas, who knows? I don't know. But that's the only box that he don't check. We don't know that. We don't know the inner workings of their relationship. That's why I'll be giving women some leeway sometimes to where it's like, I don't know what box you check. It's some motherfuckers out there that's cheating, that ain't got no money, they don't take care of you, they don't make sure you're good, that always be trying to manipulate you, all type of stuff. Not saying that you should date that type of person, but
they still be having women.
They still be having women and stuff like that. Offset may check 9 out of 10 boxes. The only box he don't check is he like to fuck strippers. She may get that because she worked in a club and stuff like that. So, it's not perfect. I may cry a little bit, but that's it. He's a great dad. Makes me laugh. We financially stable. He's doing everything else. So that's why I don't really be checking into people's relationships and stuff like that. The only thing that I be feeling as though that's like overboard is abuse. Mental and physical abuse. That's where I be like, that's where I would call a chick, man, you dumb for staying. If he mentally and physically abusing you, then I ain't got no sympathy for you. You need to get up out of there. You need to figure out your situation. But when it comes to the cheating stuff, it be like there's a lot of women that's willing to be like, that's the only thing he do wrong.
Yeah.
The nigga may got an issue with sex. It's people that have masturbation problems, all type of shit.
Here you go shooting a nigga's bell.
I'm just saying, I understand it. Why? It's some people that's addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather your man addicted to drugs or addicted to cheating? You feel what I'm saying? Of course, in the ideal world, you don't want none of that.
Okay.
But it's some stuff to where it's like it's other boxes that has to be checked, and it's other boxes that don't get checked. As far as in when you're dealing with a spouse.
Okay.
I'm not saying that she right or wrong or he right or wrong, but I'm just saying I understand it why she could end up still having kids with him.
I want her to free herself.
Free herself from what? You don't know. Next thing you know it, you might be like, she free herself and then end up dealing with somebody way worse. Thinking it's greener on the other side. When that was the only box he didn't check, is that he can't stop fucking with strippers. He may be doing shows and all type of stuff like that. That's the only box he don't check. Next thing you know, you get back out on these streets and think it's greener on the other side, and you end up dealing with a dude that got 5 boxes that ain't checked. Now, 3 years from now, you're dealing with another dude. He got 7 boxes that he don't check. Now you end up 2 years from now, you're dealing with another dude. And it was like, God damn, the only thing he did was fuck other women.
Only thing. Jesus
It's
Christ.
not even the only
things we got to put up with.
It's not that. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you think it's greener on the other side when you get your ass outside and you realize, God damn, it wasn't, that ain't that. That's where when you see a lot of women, it's like, man, I'd rather deal with that than this. Not saying that you got to deal with any, but you looking for the perfect man and it may not be the perfect man out there. You may think it's greener on the other side, and then you jump outside, and then it's like, this nigga got a drug problem. This nigga got issues over here. This nigga may not be good in bed. This dude is emotionally disconnected. Next thing you know, you 10 men down the line, and
you're like, dang, I should have just went with the cheating.
And then not even I went with the cheating. I'm upset because he's a ladies' man. How he get mine?
I love the way y'all just spin the word. That was so clever. He's a ladies' man. Okay. Anyway.
You tight because I'm right.
Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. Good night. Hang this up.
No,
Cardi,
you keep talking. Talk about Cardi, free yourself. Cardi, jump out. You see what Nicki Minaj did? She jumped out in these streets and got with a pedophile. A sex offender. Thinking it's greener on the other side. What would you rather do? A nigga that cheat or a sex offender?
Yeah.
Not saying that you got to deal with any, but if you had to pick, next thing you know, you pop out, you get into
this was the fourth episode of the Parents.
You get into a relationship with a guy, and then you be like, oh, can you drop the kids off at school? And he like, I can't.
I can't go that close.